Hello and welcome back to Up the Villa. Welcome to Transfer Hub, your home of Aston Villa's transfer news, links, rumours, noise, murmurings, incomings, outgoings, you name it. You'll find it here on Transfer Hub and Up the Villa. If you are new to our channel, make sure you are subscribing. Very close now to 27k. Comment your thoughts and make sure you are smashing that like button for me as well. Helps the channel. So thank you. Hopefully you can help me out. Right, so Aston Villa are linked with Hector Fort from Barcelona. A little bit of a lowdown on this one. There was an obscure link around 3 weeks ago with Villa and Fort, and it was a brand new account on X had reported that Aston Villa were in for Hector Fort. It was their first tweet that they'd done, which made a lot of people quite skeptical. So we didn't talk about Hector Fort. Now, as of last night, Fabrizio Romano is talking about Hector Fort and Matteo Moretto. Aston Villa have made contact to be informed on Hector Fort deal as Barcelona right back could leave this month. Initial talks ongoing. So he's a right back who played some games last season, and it looks like he's one of the players that they are looking to offload. He's pretty good from what I've seen, gets forward, defensively looks tight, very good on the ball, very comfortable on the ball. I mean, we're talking about a young player at Barcelona. They have been schooled on ball retention, slick passing, tight control, good awareness, direct, pacey, quick, athletic. So he's got a lot of high promise. So if we have a look at his overriding player profile, and we'll have a little look at his numbers and what he's all about. Now, to caveat, this is 19. So we could be talking here, comes in, hardly features, gets flipped, and we sell him. That could happen right here. But I imagine it's not going to happen in this scenario because Hector Fort has got a really, really high ceiling, and Aston Villa do need a right back. It does look like Garcia is probably going to leave. There was reports a couple of weeks ago about Aston Villa looking to move. I think it was Valencia or Betty or some. It was a club like that in Spain. So, from my understanding, Garcia is probably going to be moved on, and Fort will be coming in. So, let's have a look at his profile. Then we'll have a look at his overriding numbers as well. So, 19 years of age, 6'1", so fits into the Emery build. We can see last season he had a SOFA score rating of 6.72. And what we can see from his heat map is that it's got depth inside the opposition half, but it's not to the byline. So it's more of that comfortable, controlled coming inside. He played 17 games and started 5 for Barcelona. We've got no goals, no assists. But I really want to show you some of his actual game state numbers because these are very, very important. And it's very important to Unai Emery within his system that certain characteristics get met. And when I'm looking at this deal, there's a couple of elements when I'm looking at these numbers that pop out to me. So I'll break them down as I go. So he has got a 90.2% passing accuracy, and that's in the top 2% of, and we are in fullbacks, that is in the top 2% of fullbacks in the top 5 leagues, which is really, really high. We've got touches in the attacking penalty area, 2.41. That's in the top 15%. Progressive passes received, 5.39, top 74%. Blocks were in the top 7%, 1.70. So already now we're painting a picture. He's very good on the ball. Now, as we delve a little bit deeper into some of these other numbers down here. So let me just get this advert off the screen. Right, as we delve a little bit deeper, this is what we want to be looking at here as well. What does Unai Emery want from his right back? He doesn't want his right back to give the ball away. So when we're looking at this now, passes completed, 69.02, top 1%. Attempted is in the top 1%. Completed is in the top 2%. Total passing distance is in the top 7%. Passes completed short, top 1%. Attempted short, 1%. Completed, 1%. So he's a ball retainer, and that's what Emery likes in his right. He doesn't want him to give the ball away. So the important aspect of it is picking the right pass when to go forward. That is also very, very important, because that's probably something where we really lack with our current right back. So here we can have a look now. So expected assists, we're in the top 12% for that. Live ball passes, top 2%. Passes completed, top 1%. If we have a look now at this area as well, tackles in the attacking third, top 1%. So he's a high presser. He can win the ball back high up the pitch as well. He's in the top 1% in the top 5 leagues. Passes blocked, he's in the top 1%. Dribblers tackled, we're in top 14%. Dribblers challenged, we've got 2.55. Touches per 90, top 1%. Getting on the ball, taking those touches. Remember, this is a right back, and he's having 88.30 touches. That shows he's comfortable in build-up. Touches in the mid-third, top 1%, 46.06. Carries, so he's being able to carry the ball, he's in the top 4% of that. So all of these overriding numbers are pretty positive. Top 14% for ball recoveries. The only element to his game that's not strong is aerials. So for me, you're signing a very, very good player here. Does that translate to starting for Unai Emery in the Premier League? I simply don't know. I don't know, because the case studies that have happened in front of us before would suggest maybe, maybe not. But I'm just highlighting that this is a really good player that could be coming in for a very minimal fee. His market value is at 10 million euros. So I'd imagine Villa could get him for probably around 12, 13, 14 million. So that's the fee I think we'd be looking at. Now, that fee is slightly more than what we've paid for Garcia, Nedeljkovic, those types of players. We're normally shopping in around the 7s, that market. So this is a little bit more money that we'd be spending, but the wages would be low. That would help with SCR. So this type of signing does really excite me. It excites me because I'm looking at what I'm thinking could happen. Now, like I've mentioned, I don't know whether he'll start, but it is exciting to be signing a really young up-and-coming player from Barcelona. Can play left on or right as well, according to this. He's played 6 games for the under-19, 17, 16s for Spain. So I just think we've got really top potential here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing if we can get this one done. Now, again, when you're hearing the reports yesterday of Villa and not being able to spend the Ramsey stuff, like, it's like no one really knows what we can spend. It's all high-end speculation. So it's just very unusual then for us to still be actively looking for players when we're being told by the media, no, can't spend the Ramsey money. So players are going to come in, like, they're going to come in. Maybe they're not going to be 30, 40 million pound players. like, you can't judge a player either based on what they're worth. You just can't do that. You can unearth a gem, and that could be absolutely fantastic. So, this player looks very comfortable, excites me. So hopefully there is something really legit, and this is gonna come off, and we're gonna start to see movement. I imagine we're gonna start to see something happen in the next couple of days, because Ramsey, etc. Bailey looks like he's off to Roma. The whole contingent have gone there, spoke, so he looks like he's going as well. So with that, you're bringing someone in, like, you're bringing someone in, and so I think that's where we're at. Ramsey's having his medical. He's not going to be signed before the game, which is really good. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring you Hector Fort. We've got one more piece of content that's coming just before the game as well. So far, you've had match preview, you've had tactical look, we've had opposition preview with Antonio Mango, and you all loved it. Like, you all loved it, which is really, really good to see. So thanks everyone who's been watching my content. Really, really appreciate it. You're all absolute legends. So thank you everybody for the support. Up the Villa. Let's just get this right back sorted.